everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Sadie and today we've done a tutorial using the Beat Bay and Nikkie Tutorials palette. Is it called Through the Keyhole? For some reason that it's in my head and I can't see it anywhere. Please tell me if I'm right or wrong. This isn't my first video using the palette. I'll link it up here or link it down below, my first impressions, but this is just another second try using the palette. So if you'd like to see how I've done this look, then keep on watching. I'm so sorry if you can hear drilling. I've literally just started filming and someone outside has started to drill or saw something, so I'm really sorry if you hear the noises. Right, I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to take an angled brush. This is just from Urban Decay, and I'm going to use this the Sage Slasher, and I'm going to carve out where I'm going to put my cut crease. I've put plenty of powder down underneath my nose because when you do stuff like this it does drop down on your face. So I'm just going to carve out where I'm roughly, see it drops down a lot because it's like more compact on a brush. So I'm going to put this where I want it. Okay, now that I've got the shape that I want, I'm then going to take a Morphe M124 brush and I'm going to take the shade Nikkie. I'm sort of just going to place it on top of the Slasher shade, like a bit of 50-50, just going to chuck it on. I love this Nikkie shade, it's so pretty. But even though it's red, it does really blend out to like a beautiful pink if you really use it lightly. So how's everyone been? I'm child free today. I've started back work. Little one started school. So lucky enough, I do get a free day to myself at one point in the week. So I hope everyone's okay. Where I'm actually from, I've gone into a local lockdown, so that's fun. Not actually where I'm living now, but where all my family are, so that's a bit worrying, but it's got to be done, right? I'm taking a Morphe M506 brush and I'm using the shade Forgotten Blend and Snap, and this is going to help blend out that Nikkie shade here. And I'm going to blend that quite far up as well. So with this bit it's a little bit back and forth, like I'm going to go back in with Nikkie and then I'm going to go back in with Blend and Snap just to blend it in a little bit better. Okay, I haven't blended that out the best, but I think it looks the best I do. If I want to add more, I'll add more there and then. What did I do next? Yeah, I cut the crease. So I'm going to do the P. Louise trick where you do the Vaseline first and then you cut creases. So I'm just going to quickly do that off camera. So before I actually add any eyeshadow, I'm actually going to take Makeup by Tammy Cosmetics Sky Cake Liner. Also, by the way, I cut my crease with P. Louise as well. And what I'm going to do is quickly wet the brush. Need a bit more in there. So I've noticed in my videos, because my head's down, you're literally talking to my eyebrows, so I do apologise, but it's just because I have my camera so close, so I'm not going to faff around changing that all up. So literally what I'm going to do, just so, because I already have foundation on, I obviously don't want to disturb my foundation, I don't want to go too out, so I'm literally just going to draw a line just to connect up to here, just so I know where to stop with my eyeshadow, and then we'll do the rest of the liner afterwards. So I'm just going to connect it up to the top of the crease. I then took a Royal Langnickel, oh god I don't know, eyeshadow brush. It's just like a flat shader brush that you could use most brush sets have these, and I took the shade Amsterdam. So I coated Amsterdam, and I'm going to put it in my inner and outer corner. This is such a beautiful shade. I really pack this on. I still feel like I need to do an individual look using this blue, because just so far it's really impressed me. In my last video, because I used it lightly, I thought it was a bit chalky, but now when you're really like using it, it just comes across so beautiful. And because I'm extra lazy, with that same brush I'm wiping into my trousers to get rid of the excess, I'm going to take the shade U, and I'm basically going to sort of blend these together. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it looks really scruffy, it's a lot of back and forth. So I like intense it, I go back and forth with Amsterdam basically. So back in with Amsterdam to go back over. It's weird, there's a bit of patchiness, but I didn't get it on this side, so I don't know what's gone on there, but never mind, it'll be okay. Okay, now that I've blended them in a little bit better, I'm then going to take my finger and just use Mama Tutorials in the middle first. I'm literally just going to push it into the middle. Just like so. So I'm just going to leave it at that a second, and then I took, where's the brush? I just took a flat shader brush again, S30, but it looks a little bit more like a concealer sort of type flat brush, and I took Mama Tutorials just to get right to the crease area there. So now I'm just going to do a little bit more back and forth with obviously the shades Amsterdam and Ew, just to blend over that bit there because it's not blended. I did on the other eye, I don't think it made much of a huge difference. I did add Ivy just to the inner part of the eye. So I'm just moving my camera because I just don't feel like it's focusing properly. I just took this on a small Zoeva brush, just in the very centre. I just dimmed my camera down and just realised how much better this looks. I'm so sorry if it looked really shit and the other scenting, but yeah, I've just turned it down a little bit. So now that I've blended those two, it still doesn't look great, but once you put the eyeliner on, you forget about all this bit. So wherever I put that one brush, so now this is the bit I won't be able to breathe, but I'm going to take that shade Sky, like I said, the Makeup by Tammy eyeliners, and I'm going to create this line again and then put it in between the crease. I mean, it's okay, it's just a lot thicker than this one, but it'll have to do because I'm not redoing it again. I'm starting to sweat, I was concentrating that much, jeez. I took the NYX matte liquid liner, the really thin one, and I just created a liner sort of halfway through here, so it's still a joining onto this one. Right, that will do, I think. That'll do. What did I do then? Right, I'm then going to do the bottom, so I'm just going to put a bit of primer on underneath my eye. I don't know why, how I have fucked up on this side so much. I totally wish I didn't need to clean up or anything here. I filmed this like perfectly, and now this one is an absolute shit show, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. We will carry on. Life goes on. So I've just put a bit of primer underneath my eyes. I then took a shader brush from Urban Decay and I got the shade Nikkie, and I really packed it on underneath my eyes. So then I got that eyeliner or angled brush I got from Urban, and I took the shade Slasher again. I can't say those two words together properly at all. And I really tucked it into my like lower lashes. God, I can't get my words right today. So once I lay that down a little bit, I'm going to take Nikkie again and blend that out. I haven't done much more. I thought I was recording, so I'm sorry. I took an M562 brush and the shade Redemption, and I literally just put it underneath that shade Nikkie. You can obviously understand why I didn't powder, because I knew I was going to be messy. I then got my Details shader brush from Zoeva, the one I used for Ivy in the inner corner, in a lid, and actually I'm going to brush this away first, just here, because it gets in the way. Yeah, I took the shade Ivy then, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. I then took Aura, which is this beautiful like fiery duochrome shade. Then next I took a Spectrum A09 brush, which is just a liner brush, and I took Sexy Chili, what was that? Sexy Chili from the P. Louise Crisp Finish, and I put that in my waterline. Just going to pop some mascara on. I'm using Urban Decay Lash Freak. Oh my god, I also forgot to do a brow bone colour. I didn't do it on this side, and I really want a brow bone colour. So I'm literally just going to take my Detail shader brush again, and I'm just going to put Ivy on my brow bones. Right, now time for lashes. I'm going to take Stephanie from Doll Beauty, which look like these. Well, which look like this. I'm just going to pop this on my Duo Lash Glue, and I shall be back. Well, actually, I'm going to pop this on, and I'll come back with a finished look. Seeing them out. Now, I'm not a normally vain person, but I think that this is honestly like the best look I've ever done. I absolutely love it, and I'm totally leaving this on. I normally take my makeup off because I do have to go and get the little one from school, and I'm totally wearing it, and we're going to go shopping afterwards. Yeah, absolutely love it. So there we have it, guys. Here's the finished look. I'm not sure if the lippy actually goes. It looks really cool tone for some reason. It normally doesn't. I think I'm just going to put a different nude on after this. But yeah, I absolutely love the look. Ignore her. She's having a rough time. She's having a rough time due to going back to work and not coping very well with wearing a mask. Please comment down below anything that you'd like to see from me. I really want to branch out into some new stuff. I know a lot of people have been saying about full face first impressions with different brands. If you'd like to see that from me, let me know. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will try and leave somewhere in the top or link down below my first review of the palette, but obviously this is just the second time having a good play around with it. So yeah, please like and subscribe. It really helped me out a lot, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.